Shalom, the Lord bless you. There has been some news trending on social media, on media generally, not just social media. And I felt like I should say something about it. Not like saying something about the event or what happens actually in itself, but just so that I educate us so we don't fall into that trap of the enemy. I'm talking about what happened to Will Smith. The Bible says we should not allow the devil to take advantage of us because we are not ignorant of his devices. Most often when we are about to face one of the maybe the peak seasons of our lives, or before you experience a breakthrough, there is always a battle. That's why we normally talk of the battle before the breakthrough. The battle before the breakthrough, there is always a storm. And it's not just with us. In the Bible, every time Jesus said, let's go to the other side, they encountered a storm on the way. One time he sent the disciples to go to the other side. On their way to the other side, there was a storm. They encountered a storm. But Jesus, the problem, when every time you see the other side, he's talking about a next level. He's talking about a new thing. He's talking about an addition, a plus to your life. He's talking about a new dimension, a new manifestation. And what the disciples failed to understand, this happened immediately after Jesus had fed 5,000 men. I'm not counting the women and the children. While he had fed them with bread, with 5 loaves of bread and 2 fishes. And the Bible says that the disciples carried leftovers, 12 baskets. I believe it was one for each apostle, the apostle rather. It was one for each apostle, for them to realize and remember that what was impossible for them with Jesus, it was possible. What was impossible for them was possible with Jesus. And as they stepped out, as they left from there, Jesus commanded them to go to the other side. And they forgot that they were unable to do something without Jesus. But Jesus did something about the situation. They didn't think it was possible for them to feed those people, but Jesus still made that possible. So what happened? They went ahead and they thought their expertise was good enough. They thought them being professional fishermen, like Peter was there, the sons of Zebedee were there. They thought being expert fishermen was good enough, but it wasn't. They encountered a storm that almost took their lives. But you know what? On those same, Jesus went to pray. And when he left the place of prayer, he began to walk on those same stormy waters. He began to walk on what was killing the disciples. Jesus was walking on it stress-free. That's the life of a believer. Do not be ignorant of the devices of the enemy. The devil will not just watch you step into that next level. The devil will come at you with a vengeance. His devices, he will manipulate, he will set you up. He will know your weak point. And that's exactly what happened to Will Smith. The devil will know your weak point and will take advantage of it. And you, by your own self, sometimes he just presses the button on. And then watch you auto-destroy yourself. Watch you self-destroy yourself. That's what happened to him. At the peak of him receiving an award, there is something just before the award, something happened. Had it been this was after the award, I believe maybe his reaction would have been different. But please do not be ignorant of the devices of the enemy. Don't let him take advantage of you. That's why it's good to always have Jesus in your boat, in your life. And secondly, it's good to always pray. When you pray, you are physically, you are spiritually sensitive. When you pray, the things that kill others, you can walk right through it. You can know when this is a trap from the devil. So this is a lesson to each and every one of us. I just thought I should share this with someone. We shouldn't be ignorant of the devices of the enemy. We shouldn't let the enemy take advantage of us. He is not all-knowing. He just has so much experience. And he has schemes. He's very tricky and very crafty. Subtle in his ways. I hope this saves someone. I hope this helps someone to take that stumbling block that is before their next level and use it as a stepping stone. I hope this helps someone to not sink in the storm, but rather to be able to prepare yourself and walk on that stormy water right up to the next level. God bless you all. Shalom.